Welcome to a Just Hits video. This one, it's kind of like the other one. It's top 10 players for MLB this time. The last two were pretty good, and MLB is really close to coming, and we're about ready to experience the first game on March 30th, which is in 7 days, so we don't have a long time. Found these pictures on Yahoo, and it's just my opinion. There is one that I think could shock people, because like the list, number one is kind of obvious, but I gotta say something about number one that I think could be a factor. Okay, number 10 is Freddie Freeman. Okay, I think I already told you this, but this I found on Yahoo. All these pictures. Freddie Freeman, great hitter and pretty good fielder as well. So he's my number 10. There's not much else to talk about him. And yeah, great hitter. Crap. Bryce Harper. Crap, I forgot about the picture. No. Let's go with this. I think it's the one that was this. Bryce Harper, he was hurt this year. I think next year he will become number 9 for the best players next year. He is incredible talent. Led his team to the World Series. Barely lost it 4-1. It was tragic, but he'll be back with the Phillies. He is a really, really good player, all-around player. Great at home runs. Basically, he's really good. That's all I really have to say about him. I think it was 2020. I'm not sure. You'll have to fact check me, but he had one of the greatest seasons, second half performances ever. He had 35 home runs in one half. So that's the one. Now so Ronald Acuna Jr. So I think he is very, very good. I'm surprised because some of the lists didn't have him in a top 10 player. I think he is. He's incredible at hitting. He had a really good batting average and won the World Series in 2021, if I'm correct. And yeah, I think he will be the sleeper for MVP right now. Yeah, I listed him over Bryce Harper. Okay, Mookie Betts, great home run. He had 30 last year. He's also a really good hitter. He's also not a half bad defender at fielding. So I think he'll drop a little bit from his status last year, but I still think he'll be a beast. Next up, Jose Munoz. Yes, he won't win MVP for my prediction next year, but he's still probably the best batter for contact in the league. His average might not show it, but he's the best. He can hit the ball the most out of anybody. And I think they will make a deep run in the playoffs. I'm still not sure, but we'll see. Now we got Nolan Arenado. I really didn't know he existed for a little while. I'm surprised. He's the best fielder in the MLB, and I'm surprised I didn't realize this. He won Golden Glove. Is that what it's called? I think. But he is the best defender in the MLB. Fielder, why am I getting this confused with other sports? But he is the best fielder in the MLB. He probably will win Golden Glove again. So that's my prediction. These predictions are going to flop, aren't they? Next up, Aaron Judge. I don't think he's going to have the season that he did last year, winning MVP. But I do think he will still be a home run just murderer, as he is a beast. And I liked Aaron Judge even before he hit his 62 home runs. So Always liked him a little bit. Next one, Mike Trout. I think this season he will be way better than Aaron Judge. I think he'll top his home runs, and I think he'll get a little better at fielding, even though he's already really good at fielding. And yeah, I will say, like, him and another person who I'll show later are probably the best duo in the MLB. Now, number 2, this might shock some of you. We have Julio Sotin. I think this might be his MVP year. Only 25, I know, but he's gotten better and better as it's gone on. Better at hitting, better at fielding, even a little bit better at home runs. I think he will possibly win MVP this year. I think we'll be very close. Now, my number 1. Also, I think he might win the World Series this year. And then for my number 1, we have Shohei Ohtani. This one isn't the biggest no-brainer, though I think I'll do one mid-season of the MLB. I will say something. If they are losing like they did last year, I am dropping him from number 1. He is the greatest talent ever, like possibly in MLB history. He can pitch, and he's one of the greatest hitters. And, he's one of the greatest pitchers also. And he plays both in the same game. But if they cannot win at least one playoff game, I don't think he will be the greatest baseball player of all time. I say if he wins a championship, then yeah, probably the greatest baseball player. Maybe not the greatest baseball player of all time, but the greatest athlete playing baseball of all time. But yeah, if he doesn't perform, him and Mike Trout have to be like the best duo in the MLB. So if they don't perform right, then I will say they will not. So anyway, that is my top 10 MLB players list. So hope you enjoy, and I found these pictures on Yahoo. And please subscribe. Thank you for 20 subscribers. Anyway, goodbye.